Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to a mental break. Thanks for tuning in. This is Deanna. Thank you to any new subscribers. Well, I thought I wouldn't be able to get one out here for y'all till after the holidays, but I can squeeze out this mess. All right, let's jump right to it. You see the thumbnail. Let's get with it. Princess and Sugiyama is out here acting stupid over Ray J, which ain't even worth it in my opinion, but oh well. But why I'm doing this video is because I want to point out one thing, because this is a mental break. And on this channel, we break things down to what makes sense and hold people accountable who needs to be held accountable. The reason why I'm even speaking on this story is because Princess Love kills me. This is what I'm noticing about Princess Love, and let's just think about it. We already know that Ray J's been cheating on her for years. This is nothing new. He cheated before they got married, after they got married, during the whatever. Ray J is in a lot of Ray J is spiraling right now. He's just spiraling. Right? Ray J's been spiraling for over a year now. This is not something that just started. Ray J started spiraling not too long ago, because I think what happened was some of these celebrities knew that some of this stuff was coming, but they just didn't know how it was coming or who was all going to go down. But I think some of them knew, because when you're being investigated by feds and stuff like that, they start sniffing around, asking questions. They find listening devices, like all kinds of stuff happens during investigations when you're dealing with certain entities. So, certain law enforcement entities, and when they do their investigation. So, I think that Ray J knew that something was coming, because his spiraling has been going on for a while. Now, why I'm talking about this is because Princess Love wants to come out here and go on this, so-called thing of exposing Sukihana and Ray J. And what I find funny is, I find it strange that, well, not strange, it's very typical, and I'm going to get to that, how Princess Love only comes out when it's a black woman. Because if y'all remember, the only other time we really heard from her is with Tierra Marie. When it was Tierra Marie, she all in her face, talking crazy and just going through dumb stuff. And that was before they got married. If y'all don't remember, it was on Love and Hip Hop that Ray J was still messing around with Tierra Marie, and he was messing with Princess Love. Then Princess made Ray J break it off publicly on Love and Hip Hop, and you know profess his love to her. So Ray J's been cheating between that episode of Love and Hip Hop all the way up until now. Now, mind you, remember the episode of, where was it? I don't know if it was on Love and Hip Hop. I think it was on Love and Hip Hop. And Princess caught Ray J in a hotel room with a bunch of strippers. Was she online spewing that? So, what it seems like to me is that Princess Love has this thing about her where she thinks if the girl doesn't look as pretty as she is, and especially if they're black, then she wants to come and air them out. But if it's one of her own looking, like ambiguous, racially ambiguous or whatever, we don't hear nothing out of her, because wasn't he messing with what was that girl from Zeus? He was messing with one of them girls from Zeus that looked racially ambiguous. So why didn't we hear about Princess Love about that? Because we didn't hear about her when it was that girl on Zeus. We heard from the girl on Zeus. So I can't remember that girl's name. If I find it, I'll put it in this video somewhere after before I upload it. But he was messing around with that girl on Zeus, and I believe it was more than that, because there was some rumor back when Ray J and Princess was over there with Zeus. It was a lot of stuff going on over there. And another thing with Princess is that she participated in threesomes. So why do you have a problem with Ray J with her? Number one, y'all are not together. That's another thing. Y'all are not together. I don't know if they're officially divorced yet or not, but they're not together. And I'm not saying Ray J should be out here with women if he's still legally married. All I'm saying is Princess kept saying she's done, she don't care, this and that. Then why are you worried about what him and Sukiyama are doing? Why should you care? That's how I look at it. If you say you're done, this is what you claim. You claim you done. He's this, he's that, he's a cheater, he's an abuser, he's this, he's that. But then as soon as you hear something about Sukiyama, then here it all come. Why? I'm confused. Because I don't care who my ex, I have two ex-husbands. I don't give a rat's ass who they with. They could be with a donkey and two chipmunks for all I the hell care. I don't want to be bothered. You would never catch me on social media if either one of my ex-husbands put women up on social media and flaunting family. I wouldn't give a rat's ass. So I'm trying to figure out, why are you so pressed when you claim that Ray J is all these things and you don't want to be bothered, but as soon as something about Sukihana come out, then here you come. Now, mind you, I'm not a Sukihana fan. Don't get me wrong. I'm not here caping for Sukihana because I don't care for her and what she does and how she acts and things like that. However, I look at this stuff and I see what it is. You got to call a spade, as the old folks used to say. So that's why I said, well, hell, I'm coming up on being one of them old folks, my damn self. Anyway, that ain't the point. Um, so you have to look at it for what it is. So that's why I said, that's why I came on here, because I'm very confused. Because when Ray J was messing with any of these racially ambiguous women, I don't hear nothing out of her. But for Tierra Marie, you made sure that was all over television, and you made sure that you humiliated her. That's what takes the cake to me. You humiliated this girl. And now we're finding out what Tierra Marie went through. You're humiliating this girl. And this girl, it's alleged. We don't have facts. Tierra Marie didn't say it out of her mouth. These are things that we're hearing, but that she was, groomed. And, some things happened with her. And that's how she wound up on Love and Hip Hop. She wound up with Ray J because apparently Diddy said, take her off our hands, because Jay-Z said, take her off our hands. Jay-Z passed her to Diddy, and Diddy passed her to Ray J. That's basically what it was. That's the word on the streets, on the YouTube streets, and the words in the streets. That's what's happened. That's what happened, and that's how she wound up. That's why she was drinking so much on Love and Hip Hop, because apparently she went through a lot, and people behind the scenes knew that. But that's why I said I don't understand this girl. I really don't. But again, women like Princess, the racially ambiguous women who wind up getting, I'm going to say men with money. I'm not going to say top tier men. I'm going to say men with money and men with certain, status, because Princess was with Floyd Merriweather before Ray J. So Princess is definitely trying to align herself with someone who's a celebrity, because it's not going to shock me that she will be with another celebrity man. That's not going to shock me. Princess is a very beautiful woman. She's not, unattractive. And Sukihana's pretty to me. Sukihana has beautiful eyes. I think she's a very beautiful woman. I said what takes away from Sukihana is the antics. See, she done signed on with them peoples, and now she out here acting like a fool because she's under contract to do what they tell her to do. So, and that came out of her mouth, because she got an old video before she started being out here acting like a fool. She got an old video floating around of her crying with no makeup on, saying that she signed, a deal, with the peoples, and she don't know if she can get out of it, and she telling people to pray for her. That was years ago, and now we're seeing the result of what she signed, because she said it a long time ago, and they probably told her, this is what you're going to be doing. You want this, then you're going to have to do this. But I think what's happening with Sukihana is, I think they're not giving her what they said they was going to give her. That's what I think's going on with her now, and I think she's having some issues. I said, because that's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. But anyway, like I was saying, Princess is one of those women who think because she looks the way that she does, that men that she believes are on her level financially, because it ain't looks wise, men that are on her level financially wouldn't want somebody like Sukiyana, whether her looks or anything else, where she don't understand men. That's the problem. Women need to stop worrying about the other woman, and you need to be worrying about how to understand men better so that you can make better choices. That's what it is. So, Princess would have done very well. See, these women, see, this is the thing about women who look like Princess, and, who look, these racially ambiguous women, these, Brazilian women, and all these, women all over Instagram that are very pretty. What these women don't understand is they are what they do is they kind of auction themselves off to the highest bidder that they can find. The problem with that is some of these men that you find, they will ruin your soul. That's what they don't understand. Women that look like that, you can still find a man with money, but how about get out of the spotlight? How about get out of these men that these high profile? If you what women don't understand is see women like to go for the highest dollar, okay? And they want to live in luxury and wealth. But what they don't understand is there is a price to pay for that. You're not going to be with a billionaire and think that you're going to live like June Cleaver from Leave It to Beaver. Let me find different references because we're in a new era and some of these people don't even know who the hell, when I say Leave It to Beaver and all that, they don't know what the hell that is. Uh, you're not going to be, Claire Huxtable, or you're not going to be, you're not going to have this, picture perfect picket fence life. That's not going to happen with a billionaire. Billionaire men act like billionaire men. And most billionaire men do weird things because they have so much money. They do weird things sexually because they have so much money. They like to buy. When I say buy, they like to buy people. They like to, everything for them is, whatever their heart's desire or whims. And again, in one of my other videos, I think I put in there the deviant switch. I put a link for the deviant switch. I think I might put it in this video too, because I think I might start putting it in all my videos, not all of them, but when I bring up men, because you have to understand how men think and how men are wired. Because it is a man's, listen, people, I've said this, and I guess I'm gonna have to keep saying it because I guess for new people, men are born, listen to me now, they are born aggressive, deviant, and violent. Now, what happens is, depending on how that man is socialized, raised, what he's exposed to, and all these other factors, socioeconomic status, all these things play a role. That determines how good or bad those three qualities are. That tells you right there. It's just that simple. Let's look at gangs for instance, because you got Young Thug coming out and you got Little Dirt going in. These men grew up in violence. So if you grew up in violence, what do you think's going to happen? If this is all you're exposed to when you fresh out the womb and you're a toddler running around and all you hear is about pow pows and narcotics and all this other stuff. This one got knocked. This one got, what do you think's going to happen? Because that's what they're exposed to. So that's why I said now, when women are exposed to that, not all women are like that. Not all women will do that because it's not in a woman's nature because we give life. So I'm not saying women are not capable of unaliving anyone. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is for women, it's more of a self defense thing than a plot. Usually, when a woman plots it out, it's a lot of things that go on there. It's a lot of factors. But for men, it's different. It doesn't have to be a lot of factors. It doesn't have to. It depends on how he grew up and his family background. He could just get extremely angry and just pull out a pow pow and just be like, boom, that's it. It don't have to be like any real reason. Like a woman will do it based on if you hurt her child, if she catch you in bed with her man, stuff like that. But men don't always need a reason because this is a part of who they are. And if you don't think that what I'm saying to you is true, all you have to do is look at history. These are men. Look at history. Look at the Rome. Like just look back. Look at all the wars. Look at how men acted years ago. Before this is why there are laws put in place for women and children. Y'all don't understand. This goes back since for I don't know how long. So I'm not going to get on my soapbox about that. But the point I'm making is that The more money a man has, the more sexually deviant he's going to be because he can be. And when they say that money is the root of all evil, it's true. Too much money is the root of all evil. There's nothing wrong with having money because there's plenty of people out here that have money, that live comfortably, that are happy, that help people. They're good spirited people, good people out here. There are some, but when a man gets to a certain amount of money, and when he is in around, because usually when men get to billionaire status, they're only going to be around other billionaires. You're not going to see a billionaire hanging out in the hood. You're not going to see a billionaire just chilling at your local bodega. It's just not going to happen. So that's why I said when they hang around other billionaires, what do? Expose them. They expose them to their world, and they expose them to deviant things, and they turn them out with these deviant things. Billionaires get the best narcotics in the world. See, there's narcotics out there that we don't even have access to because we don't have the money. We don't even know what the hell the name of it is. There are narcotics out there that will make you think you living on another planet. And I know that Molly and certain ones can get you close to that. Uh-uh. There's some out there that take you even higher. They take you to another, you be in another universe. So this is the stuff that they do. They open doors to things, that we wouldn't normally do. So that's why I said these women want these men so bad. But what you don't understand is once you step into their world, you're trapped in it. You can't get out of it. Even if they divorce you, you're going to wind up signing some sort of NDAs. Let's look at what's his name? Didn't Bill Gates and his wife divorce? We don't hear nothing out of her. Is it Bill Gates or is it the guy from Amazon? One of them, Jeff Bezos. I think it's Jeff Bezos. I think it's Jeff Bezos. You don't hear nothing out of his wife. You don't hear nothing. I don't know if it's Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates. One of them, either one of them, got a divorce, and you don't hear nothing out of their wives because they have to sign those NDAs because they know what's going on. They got us. If they want their money, they have to sign them NDAs. And once they get that money, they have to keep their mouth shut because if they don't, then it forfeits the NDA. So that's why I said these women want to be with these men so bad, honey. These men come with a price. So good luck with that. Y'all want to be with them so bad. Good luck. But anyway, let me stop rattling on. I'm rattling at this point. The point I was just trying to make is that Princess has a lot of nerve going in on Sukiana. She loves to do this to black women, but and all these other women that are similar to her, she don't say nothing to. But that's not uncommon for women like Princess Love because these women think that they're better than other women because men do put them on pedestals. So they think, how dare she? She don't look like me. She's not built like me, and this and that. She's not me. Doesn't matter. These men, let me tell you something. Some of these men will sleep with a frog if they could. So listen, y'all just don't get it. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I didn't said enough. I didn't rattled all went on some sort of rant. I'm not editing anything. I don't edit my videos because, like I said, this is real life, and nothing in life is perfect. So if I say something or rattle off or do something, listen, it is what it is. If people don't like it, they can just cut it off. If you could deal with me rambling, then you deal with it. It is what it is. We all do it. So why fake it just because I'm putting a video up? We all have a conversation with a friend or somebody, and then we'll start rattling off. They'll be like, you know what? Let me shut up. Or you're like, oh God, I'm tripping. It is what it is. All right, I'm getting off of here. Y'all have a good one. Be safe out there, guys, and I'll be back soon.